What's up, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Uptown 215. I'm your host, yours truly, E Smooth. We're back again in full effect. I just want to send a big shout out to everybody who's been supportive with this whole video streaming. I'm currently on YouTube, as well as Facebook, Instagram. There's also a site called simplesite.com. I repeat, it's called simplesite.com, and it's relevant to what I'm doing right now, except it doesn't have anything to do with video streaming. This website pertains to art, modified graphic designs that I myself have done, as well as random photos. Some photos are also modified art. Others are pencil sketches. Some are abstract art. And it's a variety of different things on that page. Again, the name of the page is called simplesite.com. That's the website that I'm currently on. So if you want to go and check out some of my art, abstract art, modified graphic design art, or just pencil sketching or whatever, just random photos of who I am, and get a gist of what Uptown 215 Media Productions is all about. You could go on there and check it out for yourself. It's cool. It's random stuff on there, you know what I'm saying, that I put that I designed for y'all. I had trending topics posted before. My most current trending topic or trending topics were one, bettering the community, how to uplift the people in the community, how to clean up the community, make it a pleasant community as far as an environment setting for people, of all ages to, be comfortable and feel safe in a clean environment setting. Then I also talk about, secondly, inappropriate behavior on and offline. It also targets all ages. It really like gets down and dirty into the core of what it's like to be inappropriate around others and how that vibe, that negative energy of inappropriateness and just being, explicit or flamboyant in general, how it does actually affect others that are around you in that particular setting. So, stay tuned, check that out. That's on YouTube. Every once in a while, I'll throw it back on my timeline as a repost. So go to my timeline, Eric Vinay. That's my Facebook profile name. And you just go to Eric Vinay, Facebook.com. It should come straight up. You'll see it on my timeline. I have several videos that you really should watch. These are must-watch videos. Very enlightening, intriguing actually. And then I have YouTube, that's also on YouTube. I kind of branched it out and just kind of connect it all to one. So you can go to YouTube if you want. If you don't, you can go on Facebook if you don't have my Facebook, whatever. But that's basically one of the things that I've done on there. Another one of my additions, conclusions to the episode was dating and relationships. Now, dating and relationships, when I discuss that, that's a very personal slash touchy topic. A lot of people don't really touch on it the way that I do. I get real deep into it because I'm a realist, and I just basically speak and do as I feel. And when it comes to topics like this, that I have a lot of knowledge on, I like to bring it to the forefront for others to, to be encouraged by it. It's really to uplift people. I mean, you're gonna have your critics. You're gonna have people who probably don't pay much attention to it, or they'll rather go to somebody else who they don't know and check out their YouTube and their opinions on their edition or their episode of what dating and relationships are. But this is my edition. This is my episode, and I think it's a little more. Spread out. It's a little more detailed, so you can you get the gist of what it's like being in the front seat instead of the passenger seat. You know what I mean? Or being in the driver's seat rather instead of the passenger seat. You have full control of the conversation and discussion at hand, and you can put your input in as much as possible or as much as you like rather. So that's another one. Number three is how to obtain success or how to be successful. A lot of people feel like they know the ins and the outs. They have all the answers to the question. They can do it themselves. They don't need no help. So I mean, it's just a general topic, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you give your insight as much as you want. Like I said, it's for everybody's liking, all ages. You just come in and just kind of pretty much just give your intake on what you think it's like to be. And I gave some in the video. In conclusion to that, I show people what you need to do, take the necessary steps to being successful, and how to obtain success, how to keep that successful stature about yourself. Um, then I have this video. This is just going to probably be a random talk video. I'm going to give you a little hip hop news. I'm going to give you trending topic. First, I'm going to give you a trending topic. Then I'm going to give you some hip hop news. And then I'm just going to talk. So if you want to hear what the trending topic is, you want to hear a little bit about the hip hop news and my input on it, and my personal opinion opposed to yours. That's cool. Feedbacks, hit me on my timeline on Facebook, or send me a DM, or even if you want, you know what I mean, you can go to my email, ervinay@gmail.com. It's ERVENEY@gmail.com, ervinay. So hit me up there, send something if you want something discussed or talk about, or you have your own personal opinions or something, let me know. I'm here to answer all questions, you know what I'm saying? I'm a very open-minded person, so I appreciate everybody's, input at one point or another. So just let that be known right off the gate. Like this is important for me as well as the culture. So politics, infrastructure, the rebuilding, non-profit organizations, things of this nature. I'm firmly behind it, and I think more people should. Let's be more proactive, especially with the politics and stuff like that. But without further ado, we're going to get into one trending topic. Just one. Everybody's very familiar with the talk show titan, Oprah Winfrey. And basically, on this particular trending topic, she discusses her ups and her downs and the struggle of weight loss. Now, this is a reflection on everybody. There's some women out there and there's some men out there who are a little skeptical or insecure about their weight, and everybody has different formulas and exercises and dietary supplement drinks, and just dieting in general, and all these like fasting programs, and workout videos and stuff. Is all types of different things, etc., that you can do to change your weight and the way you look. And I'm firmly behind it. Me myself, excuse me, I used to work out on a consistent basis. I'm very athletic, or was at one point, and I just have a fast metabolism, and I watch what I eat a lot, and I do a lot of walking, I do a lot of running, and a lot of upper body cardio. A lot of upper body cardio, as well as lower body cardio. But I do more. I'm more of a calisthenics bull. I don't really touch weights too much. I'm more like just more slim, medium built, cut. Type of person. You know what I mean, with an athletic structure. That to me is, in my opinion, just as good as the guy that's deadlifting 400 pounds. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. You know what I mean? This is what makes me happy. This is what I do. So that's just something there. For you to know. Neither here or there, but so basically, Oprah Winfrey, she talks about the struggle and her new Weight Watchers ad. Okay, I repeat, Oprah Winfrey talks about the struggle in her new Weight Watchers ad. Okay, so while she's talking about the struggle in her new Weight Watchers ad, she's got a lot of eyes and ears focused on her. They're looking and listening to her, and she's talking about the ups and downs, and she wants everybody out there to know that it's not just weight loss. You know what I'm saying? It's not just about weight. It's not just about weight. And basically, the focus of this new campaign, for Weight Watchers, is to have her fans and others, I'm sure, to be a part of it. So she's asking them to join her in her Weight Watchers journey, basically. And it's like I said, it's for everybody. You can go on www.today.com. She's on there, YouTube, and just put in Weight Watchers, or Oprah Winfrey Weight Watchers, or Oprah Winfrey Weight Watchers ad, and it'll pop up. And she talks about her struggle. She talks about the technicalities, how like over the years, a lot of people been weighing in on, her weight and how she lost it, and she basically, basically this is like uh, her latest effort um, of shedding pounds, and how to shed pounds. And she wants her fans out there who's been with her for many years and been watching her on and off the scale, going through her struggles, her ups and downs on and off the scale, and what she did to stay focused and stay determined in order to lose weight and to encourage others to join her. And we can shed these pounds together. And you go on, like I said, www.today.com, and she'll basically give you an overall summary of what to do, I guess. Something to keep in mind for those people out there who are in the health/fitness field, or that just, are interested in health/fitness in general, and just want to get a part of the regimen or be a part of a group or a team, whatever. And there's focus leaders, there's, counselors, there's workout trainers and stuff like that if you want, you know what I mean? But these are things that are important nowadays. It just kind of focus on that a little bit. Um, so that's just one of the trending topics. There's several more. I'm just only going to give you one, and that one trending topic happens to be Oprah Winfrey. She also has invested some money into Weight Watchers, so this should be interesting. And for those out there who are looking to express themselves in reference to this new campaign for Weight Watchers, tune in and see what's going on, and maybe you might be enlightened by what you hear. So just keep that in mind. Neither here or there. Let's get right along. Move right along to our next discussion, and this is hip hop news. I like to call it E Smooth's hip hop news, and basically Kendrick Lamar right now is like, he's that bull. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick Lamar is definitely that bull, and right now this is definitely Kendrick Lamar's moment right now in terms of the hip hop industry in general and entertainment in general. So right now, for a Compton NC from, Los Angeles, he he just won 5 Grammy awards. You know what I'm saying? So for an artist that's only been around for a few years and he's already won 5 Grammy awards, that's amazing. It says a lot. He's got his new album out, To Pimp a Butterfly. That's the name of the album, To Pimp a Butterfly. And as he should progress in like that whole political slash underground slash rebellious slash rational hip hop type of music, I like to say. He's he's embedded a lot of his time and his energy in it. And if you probably saw him on the wars, he came out in like a prison suit jumper, and he was out there performing one of his songs. So I see his message, I see his angle. You know what I mean? He's a musical vocal for the Black Lives Matter movement. Okay, he's definitely a musical vocal on the Black Lives Matter movement, which is something we're still struggling with right now. And he's sending out messages. He rolled and these messages through the musical vocals and the Black Lives Matter movement, in reference to his music in general, and how he's kind of like keeping it mainstream, but he's trying to take it away from the street aspect of rap. So he's trying to keep it less underground, less street related type rap. He's trying to like expand from that street related type rap music and like branch out into a more positive mainstream, like I said, vocal point for Black Lives Matter movement type of hip hop. More that positive Tyler Quality Common type music in general. You know what I mean? So one of the artists from New York City that we know as from the Bronx, New York, the one and only French Montana. French Montana was overwhelmed by it, and he was like, I see what he's doing out there. Even Charlemagne the God shouted it out. He was like, I see what he's doing out there, and I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it, but it kind of puts the street artists who are talking about street rap, it kind of puts them on the back burner, and it seems like it's Kendrick's night, like it's all about Kendrick Lamar, and it kind of brought that type of persona off even in the awards. So they're not disrespected by it, but they feel like, why is he getting so much attention? What happened to hardcore hip hop? What happened to the mainstream of the hardcore hip hop, the hardcore street rap, the hardcore street hip hop in the mainstream limelight? Because I feel like by him coming out with this album, he's taken away from other artists who are doing that or whatever, or trying to steal the spotlight, but more in a positive way without knowing that he's doing it. And I mean, I understand where he's going. I don't think, and with the sales and everything being a little low because a lot of people aren't really buying into the street rap too tough anymore. I mean, I don't really steer away from either or. I think positive music or positive rap in general is just as good as street rap. You know what I'm saying? You got your negative and you got your positive in street rap. You got the ones who paint a story or paint a picture in street rap, and then you got the ones that just talk about nonsense. You know what I mean? We pretty much know who those are. Those particular artists are who just talk about nonsense. But then you can't say every street rapper talks about nonsense. You got a lot of influential street rappers out there that are giving it to you from a raw perspective, as well as you got the positive rappers out there like the Kendricks and the Common and the the Tyler Qualies and people like that, and Pharoah Monarch back in the day. If you ever known about him, he's a rapper. These people, they're spitting Nas and people like this who are icon rappers, you know what I'm saying, are spitting from a different perspective, but giving you the same insight, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes they say less is more, you know what I'm saying? They're putting that in their music, but without giving or taking off in a different direction with it, and not just being so mainstream in terms of the music industry in general and what media is promoting. You know what I'm saying? Paparazzi following these people everywhere. They really don't really get the true gist of what this person is about and what they're up to and the core of their music. So I think it's good we touch bases on that. Like me personally, I like both of them. I like French Montana and I like Kendrick Lamar. I think they're very talented at what they do, and I wish the best for them in their career. They're very inspirational rappers. I like them. I think they're good at what they do. They're good at their craft. So we want to see more artists like them. And I don't think it should be a feud or a misunderstanding or any type of disagreement in general on this debate, nor in the sector of music, because everybody's got their own opinion, man. Everybody likes what they like. You can't say, oh, I like this and I don't like that. I mean, you like what you like, and you just gotta kind of base it off of that. Even with the whole Drake and Meek Mill situation, I think it was dragged out. I think it was really a waste of time and money. I mean, had I not really know what the industry is all about, I probably would have thought it was a publicity stunt, and that's how I was thinking at one point. But now I'm just starting to think it's like it's irrelevant to hip hop, and it's getting out of control, childish, immature, have you. You know what I mean? Like nobody, at my perspective, is really leaning on that anymore. So when you see stuff like that, it kind of targets it, a little more than how the general population targets it. Because once people get on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and they start chatting and ranting about it, and it becomes like this big deal, and I don't really think it should be mainstreamed like that. But one last thing I want to talk about is just like what does life mean to you? You know what I'm saying? What does life really mean to you? Like me, I'm gonna give you a brief analysis of my overall assumption of what I think life is. I think life is a challenge. I think every day we wake up, there's a challenge ahead of us, and it presents itself in different ways. That's why they say life is a bitch, because you got several women out there from all different walks of life and different cultures or whatever you have, ethnicity backgrounds and all this and the third. Some small, some big, some tall, some short, some beautiful, some ugly, all pretty in their own way, inside and out. But they have like different qualities about them. Bottom line, and for me to just pinpoint on one particular thing, I'd be wrong. So the point of that is, life is the same way. It's just like women, they're different. It's different to everybody, and their opinion on it is different. Some people's opinion on life is not an example of women. Some people opinion of life is not an example of challenge. I like to look at it as a challenge. That's my opinion. I like to look at it as like having a variety of women or a selection of women to choose from, just in general, as far as this is concerned. Where it's like, life, you have your bad and your good. So how I like to apply that is to women. You have your bad women, you have your good women. Or you have your good days and you have your bad days if you don't like, the example that I'm applying it to. And then same thing off with the challenge. Well, it's challenging because every day you wake up, you don't know what to expect. You don't know if you're gonna live or die today, but you woke up, and that's a new start. It's a new day in a new way, like Barack Obama said. So it's time to go out there, be proactive, pursue your career. I think life is about pursuing your career, your goals. Before that, I think it's about finding your talent, your God-given gift. I think it's about nourishing your mind, body, and soul, being there for your day ones, your family, your best friends, people in general, relatives, coworkers, or whatever, or close to you, keeping them close and building a structure around that. I also think it has to do with building up the infrastructure and keeping a peaceful mind setting in a positive environment setting for people to live amongst. So that lowers warfare and it keeps people away from, having to separate, in diversity, whatever. I think it should be one unit. So basically, in a nutshell, to wrap this up, I think life is a challenge. I think life is experiencing life is a privilege. I think life gives us the good and the bad in terms of financial stability, in terms of health, family, uh, you know, uh, 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 being happy, being proactive in the sense of rebuilding yourself, mind, body, and soul in a spiritual situation in order to gain some sort of prosperity and development amongst yourself and others. I think life is basically, overall, in a nutshell, I think life is what you make it. Just like the saying, life is what you make it. If you want a good life, then you're going to do what it takes to live a good life. If you don't have much faith in yourself, you're not quite ready, I say, to step forward and meet life head on, then, or you just don't care and you just simply have this I don't give a F attitude, then life can be bad for you. You know what I'm saying? But overall, technically, really, it's a challenge and a privilege. That's really what it is. It's a challenge and a privilege that comes in all different shapes and sizes, and that's what makes life interesting, and that's how I pursue it to be. And I think a lot of people nowadays don't take it seriously. I think they go through life not knowing what they want to do, not knowing who they are. You know what I'm saying? Vice versa, not being a factor in their families' lives, and trying to rebuild the infrastructure, trying to cut back on a lot of these high ass taxes, and all this stuff is a reflection of it. Open up the jobs more. Give people a little more hope and admiration. And inspire them to be more and do more. Get more focused in the spiritual aspect of life. Get in tune with Mother Nature. Get in tune with your own core, or I like to call your temple. Get in tune with that. Your temple. Figure out what it is that you do best, and achieve it and implement on it to be even greater and stronger in what it is that you say or feel you do best. Like, life is great, man. I think there's so much to explore. It's beautiful. If it's a short period of stay or a long period of stay while you're here, you're just really generally making the best out of it. And it's just so many different walks of life. You got nature, you got people, you got animals, you got life within life, you got the sky, you got the universe, you got whoever you higher up or your higher power is that you believe to, your God, who nourishes and supports you and who loves you immensely and will do anything to make sure that you stay on the right path to enjoy life as a good thing, not a bad thing, and try to, bring peace and happiness and love, or love, peace, and happiness into the equation, so that everybody can meet their challenge head on, and be good at their God-given gift or talent. You know, instead of having a pessimistic mindset, they have an optimistic mindset, and they're opportunists in life. And being a realist, I can speak on that. So you know, there's so many different things out there. There should be no boundaries with it. So, um, but again, this is my segment. I just wanted, a little random video, whatever, nothing serious. You can hit me up on Instagram at esmooth26 at instagram.com. Again, that's esmooth26 at instagram.com, or Eric Vinay on Facebook. Or you can go to my Gmail, ervinay at gmail.com. Or you can go on my new website called simplesite.com. My name on there is, you could type in Uptown 215 Media Productions, or you could type in Uptown 215, or you could type in on Instagram, you could type in the old school 80s. Okay, again, that's the old school 80s on Instagram, and it'll bring up Uptown 215 Media Productions. I'm no longer calling it uptown215.net or uptown215webcast.net because I'm not doing a webcast on it, and I'm not doing the internet organization thing. So it's not going to be an uptown215.webcast.net, or excuse me, it's not going to be a uptown215.webcast.com, and it's not going to be uptown215.net because I'm not doing that whole website thing. So that's neither here or there. But my Instagram and my YouTube is same thing, eSmooth. Or you just type in with the name of one of my videos. If you go on my timeline on Facebook, it'll show you. Throw that joint in there, the introduction of the video will come up, and then pretty much everything after that is just self-explanatory. I can't do it all, but I do a little bit here and there. That I space my episodes or the segments of my videos out, and try to do episode 1 through 10. But I might just do additions, like just put one set into this, and that's just one edition. Then come back a few weeks or a few months later and do a second edition of it, so that people could kind of like, when they're looking for these videos or they're trying to tie into what I'm really trying to do and trying to understand me, it'll be all right there. You don't have to search for anything. You could probably just go to one particular site and just get everything on that one site. So, you know what I mean? I encourage people out there who are doing this music thing to stay focused, keep making good music, keep putting out that fire. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in Long Island, aka Lenny, Liny. Shout out, aka Strong Island, same thing, Liny. You know what it is. Big shout outs to Central Station Boutique X, or Central Station X Boutique. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Central Station. Shout out to all my young bulls out there. You know what I'm saying? Doing a rap thing. Shout out to FE Dub. You know what I'm saying? Shout out the whole FE Dub movement. I see y'all doing big things. That's what's up. Salute. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to New Wave. You know what I'm saying? My man, we still surfing out here, doing big things. That's what's up. Keep it popping. Salute. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, again, another big shout out to Central Station X Boutique, or if I'm pronouncing it wrong, Central Station Boutique X. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. Shout out, you know what I'm saying, to the homie DC. I see you, you know what I'm saying? Yo, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my peoples, you know what I'm saying? My day ones. I ain't really got to shout out really too many names or anything like that, just whatever I feel, you know what I'm saying? Those who I'm talking about, once I shout your group out, you already know who I'm talking about off the top. So, you know what I mean? Shout out everybody out here in Philly, you know what I'm saying? The whole 215, you know what I'm saying? Big up Live Out Loud Entertainment, you know what I'm saying? I myself am part of Live Out Loud Entertainment. Big up to the whole squad, folks out there doing their thing, you know what I'm saying? My cousin BI215 on Instagram is underscore BI215 at Instagram.com. Again, it's underscore BI215 at Instagram.com. Hit him up. He's an up and coming artist out here. You know what I'm saying? Very talented rapper. He's great at what he does. You know what I'm saying? And He just got signed not too long ago. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he's a he's a up and coming artist. You know what I'm saying? Very talented rap artist. Very talented artist at his craft. He's great at what he do. So check him out. He's on my timeline. He's on Facebook. He's on Instagram. See what he's about. You know what I'm saying? That's my cousin. That's my homie right there. He's doing his thing. You know what I mean? Shout out to my boy Bruce Jr. You know what I'm saying? You know we call him Bruce. You know what I'm saying? I see you out there doing your thing, man. You can hit him up on Instagram at Bruce SWP at Instagram.com. I believe that's it, but check it out. He's a Bruce SWP at Instagram.com, something like that. Shout out to the barbershop, Pretty Boys, right here, in the heart of Philly. Pretty Boys Barbershop, Pretty Boys barbershop.com or prettyboybarbers.com or whatever. Hit them up. You could go on my timeline if you're missing out on anything or putting the wrong links out there, whatever. You just go to my timeline. You want to see my videos. You want to see me interviewing them. Go on there, listen to the interview videos. Like I said, it's enlightening video stream for your ears, and your eyes to see. You know what I'm saying? So you just check the joint out, see what it's like. I'm trying to make something out of nothing, man. You know what I mean? Self-entrepreneurship, be a sole proprietor, whatever the case may be. Do what it is that you know you do best, baby. You know what I'm saying? We all out here trying to be on the money lane, you know what I'm saying? Or be in the right lane for that money, you know what I'm saying? So, keep your goals and your admirations up high, you know what I'm saying? Keep yourself lifted, have morals, have standards, but don't make the bar too high for you to reach, you know what I'm saying? And for others to try to climb and follow, you know what I'm saying? Kind of be a little, reasonable with that and a little less, lackadaisical. I see a lot of people, they just kind of like, a little lazy, and they procrastinate and shit. Nah, jump on that, man. This is 2016. We heavy in the year, you know what I'm saying? So every day, like I said, is a new day and a new way. You see any type of opportunity out there, grab it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is you do good. I'm about to start doing some performance arts video, raw talent with the whole performance art, and poetry, some more art, some more music, some untalent, unsigned hype, poetry, unsigned talent, unsigned hype, underground, whatever, hip hop, all that's about to come out on my joint. It's all gonna be pertaining to one thing. My food service network. Be on the lookout. Your boy cooks, man. I chef BRD, baby. You know what I'm saying? So you dig, like get on that joint. Like I'm about to have it all over the web. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. You know what I mean? Really right now I'm just focusing on breakfast and lunch, but I dibble and dabble on a little bit of everything. I learned from the best. And I'm go out there, you know what I'm saying? So holla at me if you want a hot plate. Holla at me if you want a cold plate. Hot or cold, don't matter. I'm here. You know what I mean? Just like I said, holla at me on my timeline or holla at me on a DM or, you know what I'm saying, hit me up on my email or if you got my number because you one of my homies or a family member, hit me up. You already know I'll send you the money. I'll send you the food, excuse me, or you place your order, you know what I'm saying? And I had that food catered to you, you know what I'm saying? And it's good. You can go on my Facebook timeline or whatever. You want to go on my profile pictures or photos, whatever, Instagram. You're going to see food drawings up there. You're going to know the ones from the restaurant and you're going to know the ones from the house. The ones from the house, you're going to know the ones from the restaurants. That is what it is. They just give me inspiration for it. You know what I mean? So just highlight that. I'm about to start selling shirts, t-shirts, long sleeves, polo tees, zip-up jackets, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Jeans, logos, brim snatches, all that junk, everything on the top, buttons, stitches, all types of different things. So be on the lookout for that. I'm not even gonna tell y'all suckers what my clothing line is, what the name of it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want y'all niggas stealing my ideas. I already see a little copycatting going on already. Seems like the minute I started doing these video streams, all wild and crazy, they long as shit, but I don't know. I just feel like it's a need for people to hear this. And if you don't want to hear it, fuck it, don't listen. You know what I mean? But I just feel like I see some people out here doing it now. All of a sudden, people who I generally wouldn't expect or wouldn't think to do it are starting to do it. So it's cool, to each his own. I can't be a hater. You know what I'm saying? But just know I'm not in competition with you, and I'm not a follower. I'm a leader. So if you're jumping on this jump or you see me jump on it, then I guess you be the follower. But if you're just doing it because it's what you want to do, you've been doing it, whatever, then just whatever. It's just me talking. You know what I mean? So good, just talking. Alright, man, I'm running out of shit to talk about. You know what I'm saying? I keep it a being with you all the time. This ain't no scripted shit. This ain't no talk show shit. This is my video streaming. It's Uptown 215 Media Productions. It's the name of this shit. Uptown 215 Media Productions. Be on the lookout for it. Okay? Again, that's Uptown 215 Media Productions. Uptown 215 Media Productions. Your boy E Smooth. I'm out. Peace. Happy Friday.